everybody, welcome back to the Living Gods. I'm Dani Dutch. It's Twitchmas. I have a whole bunch of ornaments, not just these. I have like 100 pack or something ridiculous like that. And I also printed off like custom images to tape onto it, and then I'm gonna also write some sub names on the back of the ornaments so that they can be hanging on my tree. So thank you so much everybody who has subbed and supported. Appreciate you so much. And I'm gonna show off these ornaments while we're watching classic Christmas movies compilation.
I've hired Professor Hinkle, the magician.
I've never seen
to
this
entertain at today's class Christmas party.
They say he's the worst magician in the world.
And so,
this guy is
magic
drunk.
Eggs into my hat. Abracadabra, to coin the phrase.
This man is drunk. He should not be in a classroom around children. Like, I just say that. The children are not impressed.
Where is that rabbit?
First row of ornaments up. We got a God of War ornament, little Kratos and his son there. That's going on one. And then Vivek from ESO, which is a real throwback on this channel. It's where the name The Living Gods originated from. We are one of the Living Gods, including Vivek here. And then we got Zelda, old school, N64 Zelda.
How about Frosty the Snowman?
Happy birthday!
Oh, wow.
And you stay in there, or there'll be no carrots for Christmas.
But you
This guy
can't take that
is
hat
the worst.
back. The hat's back. Let's see if it'll make Frosty alive again.
Aw, tell him thank you or something. Honestly, this would creep me out. If I ever make a snowman and it comes to life, I'm taking that hat. I'm giving it back to the magician ASAP. No, thank you.
In fact, I'm all living. I am alive. What a neat thing to happen to a nice guy like me.
A nice guy like
magic.
The only place I'd never melt is the North Pole.
Then we've got to get you there and put you on a train.
Great. I always wanted to see the town.
Why do I feel like Frosty has scammer energy? He just wants a free train ride, I can tell.
Frosty the Snowman.
This song slaps.
You want a ticket, wise guy?
You've got to excuse him, sir. You see, he just came to life, and he doesn't know much about such things.
Oh, well, okay, if he just came to life. Move along!
I'm gonna use that one. If I ever get pulled over by the cops, well, sir, I just came to life. Works every time.
We'd like a ticket to the North Pole, please.
Route you by the way of Saskatchewan, Hudson Bay, Nome, Alaska, the Klondike and Aurora Borealis. Gotta make a change at Nanook of the North Road.
They need all those tickets just to get to the North Pole? Look at Frosty's face. She's like, yeah, that sounds good. He's like, I think I'll just melt. That little girl's gonna die, but Frosty will live. Gotta pick and choose.
Oh, she's a goner.
Garrus from Mass Effect.
We're all decorating for that
Morgan.
big celebration.
The Prophet, my character from Elden Ring. She's so beautiful. So it's got like a nice 3D effect.
Give me that hat.
Get on my shoulders,
Wait.
Karen.
You see, Frosty,
Wow!
since he was made of snow
He could fly this whole time. He had to take a train here.
himself,
This one's a little self-explanatory, but it is the Twitch logo in pink.
Santa. But when they got inside, a terrible sight met their eyes.
What is the terrible sight that he melted?
Was a happy, jolly soul.
There's a 100. It's a 100 pack. Now I've realized one issue here. So you can see I have these standard ones, nice, smooth, straightforward. I also have ones that are covered in glitter. So apparently tape does not stick to those so well. I may have to use glue for that one. TBD. Bring him back, Santa. That's wonderful. This one's an interesting one. This is a scorpion and a frog. Right. This is actually my original logo on Twitch. This is back before it was the Living Gods, back before Wandering Orc and I started streaming together. Scorpion frog. I pulled this photo. I did not make this photo. I pulled this from the internet and I was like, I just thought it was kind of funny. So, a little throwback there for the tree.
I want that hat, and I want it now.
Don't you dare touch that.
And just what are you going to do about it?
If
He's threatening Santa. Remember, this is a guy that came into a kid's classroom and they all laughed at him. Look how high and mighty he is
you
now.
so much as lay a finger on the brim, I'll never bring you another Christmas present as long as you live.
Oh, that's not fair.
I think he is kind of a little kid mentally, isn't he? This is a good one too. This is Boyfriend Dungeon, the vampire himself.
I mean,
Love of my life.
we evil magicians have to make a living too.
Now you go home and write, I am very sorry for what I did to Frosty 100 zillion times.
Wow, that's a lot.
Then
Goodbye, everyone. Sorry to lose and run, but I've got to get busy writing. Busy.
Santa bringing down the hammer. It is Frosty. I'm pretty sure this is my first time ever seeing Frosty. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of a good movie. So many of these. Look, I have 2 more pages. These ones are a lot smaller. Most of them are like kind of emotes. And this is also eclectic little mix. Some of these I've played, some of these I have not played, but they are on the list. Here's what I'll say. Everything about that movie is pretty good. Pretty good. Especially for kids. Although I chuckled as well. Frosty himself, I would not want to hang out with Frosty, not for a second. There's something about him. I don't trust his vibe, not a good vibe, but I mean, I like the premise of the movie. I would like to see a remake. Live action. Who would be cast in the live action Frosty? I think maybe like Will Ferrell. He always makes things funny. I don't know what this one is. Again, this is just a compilation, so it's all like 20 minutes. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I have seen this one before. I don't know. I thought it. My words are just tumbled together. I'm so excited. I have seen this one before. Oh boy. I don't even want to spoil it for myself.
Oh, excuse me. Call me Sam. What's
Sam.
the matter? Haven't you ever seen a talking snowman
Oh, let me tell you about a movie that we just watched.
before?
Oh, you haven't touched a morsel. I'll have to take this suit in. Eat.
I'm busy, Mama. It's almost Christmas.
Whoever heard of a skinny Santa? Eat. Eat.
Oh my god.
Now, don't
Don't
any
pressure
of you
him.
worry your heads about Santa. Mrs. Claus will have him plenty fattened up by Christmas Eve. It's always the same story.
She's like a witch. She's like a witch in an old story tale.
Could it be that some of you are not acquainted with the story of Rudolph?
Kind of.
Well, pull up an ice block and lend an ear. Now, you know...
Little baby. Eli Bean. You've heard about a red nose, but how about red eyes? Can I interest you in a little renegade ornament? Just a little emote. Please.
Santa's lead reindeer, Donner, had just become a proud papa.
Oh, it's Donner's baby? I didn't know that.
Well, we'll simply have to overlook it.
Now, how can you overlook that? His
Donner! That's so mean.
blink.
Don't laugh at him, Santa.
Where's the new member of the family? After all, if he's going to be on my team someday, he'd better get to know me.
He's a baby. He's recruiting him. He came here not to congratulate the new parents, but to check out his future employee.
great bouncing iceberg.
I'm sure it'll stop as soon as he grows up,
Aw,
Santa.
Well, let's hope so if he wants to make the sleigh team someday.
Maybe he doesn't want to, Santa. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever ask him? Okay, bye, Santa.
Bye.
Oh.
No, Santa's right. He'll never make the sleigh team.
Oh, Santa! I don't like Santa anymore. Also, another fun, kind of sad fact. It's not really fun, but I never believed in Santa. My parents never bought into the Santa thing. So I would go around telling people Santa isn't real as a child. Alright, you know who else is who's the real Santa? Kale from Elden Ring. That's the real Santa, and I refuse to acknowledge this one. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Aren't you finished painting that yet?
This guy.
There's a pile up a mile wide behind you. What's eating you, boy?
Not happy in my work, I guess.
Oh.
What?
I just don't like to make toys.
No, well, if that's all... What? You don't like to make toys?
No.
Hermie doesn't like to make toys.
I'd like to be a dentist.
Now, get to work.
Oh, let him be a dentist. Also, I love the boldness that he has to be like, I guess I'm just not happy here, but not quit. Just I love it. Just bring down the whole team. Little Pokemon. Gengar. This is probably my favorite emote here. Bruh. King Morden. Bestie.
Fireball.
Yeah, so a guard. This reminds me of like corporate bonding activities. It's too much, man. The North Pole does not look like a good place to be. I would not want to work here, of all places. Oh, good. Yeah, the Walmart song, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
We are Walmart! Everybody! One more time! We are...
Individualism is very frowned upon in the North Pole. I know! Luckily, Rudolph is a star, and he defies all odds and end. Spoiler alert.
We don't like to brag. Christmas Eve, we always fill Santa's bag.
They truly do fill his bag. They do all the work. He takes all the credit. Gingerbread House, also on YouTube. Very special video going up. You may have seen it. I posted about it on Instagram, but it's me and my best friend Kim. We did a little gingerbread house competition. Not really competition. We were just having fun. It's very chaotic. I don't usually make videos like this, but check it out. So it's me and Riju Ushi playing. What were we playing in this one? It's House of Ashes. We were playing House of Ashes. This was during the 20-hour stream that I did this year. So this was like hour 18 or something like that. That's why I look so rough, and I wanted to put on my treat.
We don't like to brag. Christmas Eve, we...
I kind of think that guy likes to brag. If you have to announce it like that, I think you're not very humble. This is... Oop, there she is. This is the Wandering Orc, my sister, ladies and gentlemen. OG channel.
Well, it needs work. I have to go.
What does Papa know? It's beautiful.
All that work. Dude, this Santa is the worst. He's no Kale. He is not Kale, confirmed.
Beautiful.
Kale would have liked that song if I sang it to him. I think this guy's faking being an elf. Look at his ear. You don't even match his face. He's faking it. Exposed. Fraud. This one is also ESO. A little screenshot from back in the day. That's me on the right. That's a Wandering Orc in the middle. As avatars, of course. I'm not really sure who's on the left. I'm not really sure who that is. But this, again, origin story.
I guess I'm on my own now.
He just jumped out of the window. Alfie. Well, this one is Me and Gloria, which is my brother, the Dante Cameron Show on Twitch. Check him out. Playing co-op during my 20-hour stream. That streaming with him helped me actually understand what was going on in the game, which is a good thing, because otherwise, who knows if I would have kept playing it. And I'm obsessed with it. Another ESO one, but this is my horse. This is my mount in ESO. Okay, she looks like Aloy. She even has Aloy's eyelashes. What a cutie! Stardew Valley. Christmas. Holiday. This is Beauty and the Geek. Richard. Also a 20-hour stream. He just cracked me up. Also, he represents the reality TV portion of this channel. Got Geralt. Witcher. Yennefer. There is no Geralt without Yennefer. On my tree. Not on my tree. Love Yen. Team Yen. I will say, this movie has more songs, right? More variety in songs than the last movie. However, I do feel like these songs are more half-hearted. It's pretty... I mean, it's all for kids, right? Who cares? But I'm just saying. Frosty the Snowman slaps. That's all I'm saying. How many hours do you have in The Witcher? Fantastic question. We calculated it. I think in our last episode, which should be up on YouTube, I think we say it at the end. I can't remember what it was. It was something just outrageous. But I can't even check it because it's on my sister's computer. Also, speaking of her, this is a Wandering Orc's logo. So that's the Wandering Orc. If I was a character in any of these movies, it'd be this one right here.
The Bumble Snow Monster of the North strikes again.
It's my nose. He keeps giving us away.
His nose is bright red, sure, but have you seen this guy's hat or mustache? I mean, he's not exactly in winter camouflage. Oh!
Yukon Cornelius scores again. Whoopee!
Go, Yukon.
Nothing.
Mister, where are we going?
Resident Evil Village here. Got the Lady Dimitrescu. Had to put Danielle on there too, because, you know, same name. Stanley Parable. Haven't played it yet. It's one of the ones I'll be playing in the next couple of weeks. Spoiler alert. And then Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's another one I want to play on my itinerary. We've got a little Moogle from Final Fantasy, just because they're so cute. Bob Ross, because I don't know, maybe I'll paint sometime. ABBA, just cause. This is the most random tree in the world. I just really like ABBA. I was jamming out to ABBA. I've been feeling them hard all day. They're the best. We got the moon from Majora's Mask, Zelda, in 64. This is one of the hardest games I've ever played in my entire life. I would love to replay it and actually beat it, because this one stumped me. Got Banjo Kazooie, because that's a fun one. Until Dawn, because that one is one of the reasons I got into horror in the first place. Actually, it probably is. I'd say it's the main reason I got into horror. And then that, when Man of Medan came out, which is of the same makers, I was like, I want to play this. I don't want to play this alone. Let me try streaming it. And I tried streaming it for the first time. So it's kind of Until Dawn is kind of the reason. Long route, but I started streaming in the first place. Boyfriend Dungeon. One of my favorite games I've ever played. It's so absolutely insane. I love the storytelling and the relationship building. And I just had a really fun time playing it. Horizon Frozen Wilds expansion, because you know it's the most Christmassy one. But Horizon, obviously I love Horizon. Named my dog after Horizon. And then Sea of Thieves, which I actually have played now, and I played that one with my brother. Next, and it was hilarious. We're gonna play it again, I think, next week sometime. And then my logo, designed by a wandering orc. It's actually it's pretty metal because in the whole Living Gods origin, it's a rock band, sort of metal, heavy metal, electric, all these different genres of a band in ESO with me and her. So that's the reasoning for the logo looking as metal and awesome as it does. And then we got the Great British Baking Show. You know, do a little baking sometime, maybe on the channel. And then we got this one's funny. This represents VR, but it's also just kind of a hilarious little image, and I thought that'd be fun to put on my tree. I gotta try VR sometime. I have one in mind, but I'm like, it's gotta be the right opportunity, the right time, the right place. Top Golf, another one. It's really, really fun, and it's a game, real world game, so might attempt that. We got me and my bestie Kim. She was actually on the other day. We were watching old MTV dating shows, but we also watched Beauty and the Geek together, which is where this screenshot is from. And then, speaking of reality shows, Jersey Shore, because it's like my OG reality show that got me into all that trash TV. Chess. I love chess. This is probably the game I get most competitive about in my whole entire life. Like, this is the one that will make me rage. It's so fun though. I got Arthur Shelby from Peaky Blinders because I watched that recently and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Cillian Murphy too, the actor. Like, he's just a really fascinating person. He seems like a really normal, good, cool person. And then this is my favorite memory. This is when I won Jeopardy. This is a screenshot from that really happy time in my life. So but I like trivia, and we'll probably do some trivia on the stream sometime. Okay, continue. Now, I think that's everything.
Now you can bet old Don.
I did also have this one, Callisto Protocol, but I'm not gonna put it on my tree because I actually did end up getting a refund for the game. It's too glitchy. It crashed. Made me sad.
We're all misfits too. Maybe we could stay here for a while.
Well, you'd have to get permission from King Moonracer.
Oh, wow.
What do you desire?
He's pretty, intimidating. Godlike. I don't know. I understand. First I was like, who gave this toy the audacity to declare himself king? But then I saw him and I get it.
Would you tell Santa about our homeless toys? I'm sure he could find little boys and girls who would be happy with them.
I wouldn't count on that man to do anything good.
And it was a good thing that I sent them right.
Look at the dogs that he chose. That's like a little wiener dog in the front. It's like a chihuahua in there. This is ridiculous.
Get out after Rudolph.
Stop whipping them! It's like a cocker spaniel in there. This is outrageous.
All right, dentist. You take it from here.
It's Yukon Cornelius.
Ta-da!
He's gonna take his teeth out. He's like a serial killer. This is the origin story of him becoming a serial killer. And then he goes back to Santa's workshop and he has one bad move from his boss. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, but that's very barbaric. He's so proud. If you knew your dentist did this, would you ever go to that dentist again? I don't think so.
So they make it back, and when everybody hears their story, they start to realize maybe they were a little hard on the misfits. Maybe misfits have a place too. Even Santa realizes that maybe he was wrong.
Yeah, even Santa with the heart of coal. Even Santa, the worst person in this town. The reason that everyone else is such a bully, even he realized he went too far.
You can open up a dentist's office next week after Christmas.
Come here, open your mouth.
What did I tell you? As soon as he sees his boss, he's gonna start sizing him up on how he can pull out all his teeth and begin his little serial killer spree. Look how happy he is about it too. R.I.P.
Oh, dear. I better set up an appointment for you week from Tuesday, 4:30, sharp.
We're gonna have to remove all of them, I'm afraid.
Christmas is going to be canceled. Yeah, Rudolph, please, could you tone it down a bit? I mean, that nose of yours, that nose. Christmas is not off, and you're going to lead my team.
It's actually pretty great, but the fact that it makes noise every time it glows, that's a bummer.
I knew that nose would be useful someday.
No, you didn't. Liar. You have done nothing but put him down since the day he was born.
Eat now. Later.
Oh, this lady. This is all she cares about is fattening him up. I mean, it's working.
Let me check. Turn.
Oh, Mama.
Now shake when you laugh.
I mean, I guess he needs someone to push him to care about things.
Now, that's my Santa.
She's like a manager. Exploiting him. He does look good in the suit though. He fills it out much better. He seems a little happier too.
That's my boy.
I'm glad everyone in the town came around. I'm glad the parents came around, but like, they never even apologized, did they?
They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game.
They just throw them out. Ah! Oh, that's so cold.
Then one foggy
goodbye.
Merry Christmas.
That one was good. I like that one a lot. I like that. I think I like that one better than Frosty. It was a little bit darker, to be honest. Kind of sad. I'm not fully satisfied by the ending of it. Again, I mean, no, I'm glad he found, real love that loved him for who he truly was beforehand, and he found good friends along the way. But I mean, not just live in that town forever, and they like him just because he's useful to them. It's good. It's good. He's got the forgiveness in him and all that. And he's on his way. Assertiveness. It's all good. It all works out. I mean, Donner needs a reality check, in my opinion. Frosty is very straightforward. This one has a lot of layers. This one's actually kind of deep. Santa and his wife are a really interesting dynamic as well. Hector Cornelius is awesome. Phasmophobia Snowman actually was kind of scary for a while there. I'm really fascinated by the king of the island of misfit toys. I didn't remember that character in the slightest. He was a really fun surprise. This got me kind of in the Christmas spirit, but also kind of made me hate Santa. So it counteracted it just slightly. These movies were both really good. The last song, the Rudolph, Rednose, Reindeer slaps. Frosty the Snowman slaps. All the other songs, not so much. But I mean, I still enjoyed all of it. I'm gonna hang these ornaments up in my tree. I'll take a picture when it's all nice and done up. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.